What is up, YouTube? This is totally Lucky65, guys, and today I got a nice deck profile for you guys. So, a little while ago, about I think a month ago, I want to say, I went to the Countryside Regionals, and I did all right. I ended up leaving early. I went, where did I go? I went 5-3, going in, and then I decided to leave the event because a couple of my friends wanted to go, and I just wasn't sure if I was a little tired and getting a little antsy, so I decided that I'll just get my invite to upcoming regionals instead. But anyway, so I was playing Hieratics. Overall, it did pretty well. I just misplayed towards the end a little bit, but let's get started. So that's my token. Pretty cool. Made that. But we got two Karkards. I actually ran three. I was borrowing one from my friend, so you gotta run three Karkards. You just have to you have to have draw powers. I noticed that the games that I lost were because I didn't draw the Karkards at all, and you really needed to recycle some of your cards and to just gain hand advantage. Then we got the three Birdman. So works pretty well. Can get cloggy at times, but you got to run three in order to OTK. We got two Tragodias, really good, especially when you're playing the 6-Sam matchup, because you're able to use Trag's effect to grab their Sheehan or their Barkion, and I don't know how many times that I've actually done. I mean, I've done it so many times. It's not even funny. Every time I play 6 Samurais, I win because I'm able to just take their guy, and they have no answer to it. One Hieratic or Drago. Just really good, helps with the OTK. One Red Eyes, Red MD, just broken, need them. For the staples, we got the Wattail, Curse of Dragon, and the Luster. So really nice, like the rank 5 plays. We got your basic Hieratic engine, 3 Tough Nuits, 3 Sue, 3 Nepthat, 3 Set. Alright, so that's the monsters. So on to the spells now. 2 Seal Convocation. If this card was bumped up to 3, the deck would be more consistent and it would help out with the OTKs a little bit better. We got 2 Lances. Before that, the only thing I have to say about the Seal of Convocation is, like, if my opponent goes first turn, Thunder King is really hard to, like, not use resources or destroy Thunder King unless I ram him with Drago. But that's the only thing that stops this card. But 2 Forbidden Lances, I might bump this up to 3 just because you need it. I felt myself in the Fire Fist matchup that I lost that there was just so much back row that I just couldn't fight through it. 2 Night Beams. I opted for 2 Night Beams because, well, I run 2 Night Beams and 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. I felt like the Mystical Space Typhoons were nice, but half the time, like, I was worried about their face down, so I didn't want them to chain, like, there was a couple times, like in the Prophecy matchup, I hit Threatening Roar 2 times in the game in order to win, so it was really nice. Or even like Mermails, when I go against them, I hit their Abyss Bear and they can't chain anything. So like decks like that really just stop my OTK. I just really need to hit it, and I felt like Night Beam, they do the job. Alright. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy, 1 Reborn, basically Trinity, you just need them. 1 Power Duality, 1 Day of Peace, really good card. There was a time when he summoned, I played some retarded, like, you summon a bunch of tokens, and then basically you burn me for game by destroying those tokens, and I just 1 Day of Peace it, ran my token, and then I was able to go off from there. 1 Wingbeat, I was playing 3 of the last regionals. I just felt like it's unexpected if they don't see like Wingbeat right off the bat, and it's just really nice to have like a second Dark Hole or second Heavy Storm. And then we have 1 My Body the Shield. My Body the Shield's really good. Saved me a couple games. So that's the spells. And then for my 2 trap cards, Breakthrough Skill. It basically is a 1-for-1 card. If I destroy it myself, or if I destroy one of my opponent destroys it, basically I don't nag at all. It's 1-for-1, and I've done it a bunch of times where I'm in the graveyard to negate like Lagi or Dolka or Roach or even what's his name, Shockmaster in order to burn for a game, which is nice. This card is way undervalued at the moment. I think in the future it's going to go up. So Yep, and we're going to go on to the extra deck. Gustav Max actually made him about 4 times. At the regional, for the rank 5s, we got 1 Zenmayo. Don't really, I mean, if I have the Lance, then he's really good. But if I don't have the Lance, usually he gets bottomless or something retarded. Volcanosaurus just opens up plays for days and just burns them. It makes it so much easier to OTK. Terrace, basically just really helps when I know like they have bottomless or something if they have that set. Or I mean, I basically just ram over it. Funny play where my opponent tried to use or LA or Justice Catastrophe, or not, yeah, Catastrophe, yeah, and he attacked into him. He's like, "Yo, he's destroyed." I'm like, "No, Terrace effect," and it was kind of funny because the kid didn't know what he's doing. 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. There was like one game where it was slow, so I went into him and just kept on negating his attacks. 1 Exabeetle. I don't really go into it too often, but when I do, it really helps out. Number 25, Force Focus, just use it for the attack powers of 2800 beater. 3 Gaia, this card's absolutely busted, especially Volcanosaurus. The ability to pop and then overlay and hit him for 26 is really nice. And then 3 Atom, really good card, especially because you can overlay with Gaia. It's an attack. And then for the 2 Synchros, I played Stardust and Scrap Dragon. So overall, really good. So that's this. Extra deck. There was a couple cards missing from my extra deck because I was borrowing them. I borrowed 2, or I believe I borrowed 3 Gem Knight imps because I was really afraid of the Dark World matchup or any deck that really just took my hand and destroyed it. So that was really nice. I didn't actually play any Dark World, so it didn't really help out. Royal Decree. Actually, I ran two imps and 3 Royal Decree. I borrowed the third Royal Decree from my friend, but I usually went to that half the time, and it really helps. Stops with those trap heavy decks. 1 Starlight Road, just in case for added protection. 2 Max Cs for those samurais or windups or whatever those decks that like to special summon. 3 Prohibition, really good card for anti-meta stuff, and like you can just negate Hornet or just stuff like that. 1 Mare Force, just I randomly just tuck it in game 3 because they're not expecting it and they'll just try and go off and they just get burned. 2 Battle Fader, stop with OTKs and stuff like that, and to get an extra guy on the field so I can normal summon when I don't have good hand. And 1 Scarecrow just because I didn't have the 3rd Battle Fader. So that's the deck profile. So I wanted to get a deck profile out there. I thought this was a pretty consistent build. It really does good against Prophecies. Right now, though, I'm not really sure how it matches up with the Evil Swarms because of Ophion and all that. But overall, I think it's a pretty consistent deck build. And yeah, so tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'm always interested in hearing from my viewers, and I will be coming with an updated deck profile coming up in the near future when we get some of the support from the Blue Eyes Structure deck, and even with Hidden Arsenal 7, because there's going to be some busted loops with the M7 you can do in this deck, and it's really nice. And I'll just basically come up with a better side deck and stuff like that. So thanks again, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. And also, I'm having a contest, free Harpy's Pet Dragon for the winner. Basically, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, and you're entered in for a chance to win Harpy's Pet Dragon.